pregunta?
Hi, my name is Manuel Ornalino. It is time I will submit my thesis Quality of Working Life. I workers' performance areas of operation I sales agents Lima 2 Region 4 of Credibank of Peru. The bridge. The research topic is about how it affects the quality of working life in the performance of employees in organization. CVL refers to positive or negative features can be found in the work environment. CVL influence and performance of workers. It is important issue for some companies. It's they manage through employees from decisions in how to act behave in the company you want to achieve. Determinant and the level of CVL influence in the performance of workers is the system aspects in the level of CVL. Management to self-identification affects motivation and commitment, which is the level of performance and the watches in diagnostic in relationship CVL and the performance background. Administrative science have a knowledge is to understand how is the confusion of social organization in enterprise as functions build, state and the managers of organization. With the believable in the manager change today call have more concrete analysis of the quality of working life and studies what enrich these subjects. For example, the Industrial University of Venezuela conducted a study of quality of life analysis work done by Leonard and Diaz, Azócar and Melinda. This study serves in support to the observe in the moment comment problems seeing organizational environment further than in the development of the such research takes into account in the quality of working life in the spiritual satisfaction of men. Theoretical basis. Just explaining in the concept and some bases, for example, quality of working life, where we can say and the quality of life flows labor relation in the organizational environment, where culture in the change stylings in the way of life, and seeks to agents participate in the organization do their job effectively interaction with other agents in friendly way to achieve job security within organizations. Importance, quality of working life. Today in the administration, the usage of quality of working life is important usage because it relieves most relevant aspect to our level of quality of working life subtime because this usage focus workers is social baking with physical, mental, spiritual, economic and emotional to enable the individual their skill and exploit the human potential that organization requires. Hypothesis is the figuring in the factors in influencing the level of quality of working life and counter them with alternative solution to achieve increasing performance of workers. Having an efficient management system will decrease the levels of dissatisfaction for workers to improve the quality of the working life. Identification lacks of motivation and comments of workers in the areas for operation and sales attention Lima 2 Region 4 of the Bank de Crédito de Peru generates dissatisfaction and the levels of quality of work life by perceiving achieved within labor relation. Quality of work life performance. Design. This research design used for quantitative, descriptive correlation allow that determinant variables between partners get tracks that allow to establish cause-effect influence. These designs will be used because it intends to extend and refine what Ayurveda trying to work now the factors affecting the quality of work life in the performance of workers at James Lima 2 Region 4 of Credit Bank of Peru for the science using statistical methods on techniques and for the collection of data analysis for it. Descriptive design, quantitative usage and measuring of a population variables along the mathematical indices and the prevalence and frequency correlation are present in working life and quality meets a key role in after looking to accreditation productivity were refined workers in your room putting emphasis on human resources organization, preserving dignity and eliminating adverse effects apparent to diffusional workers population. The reservation was used to population one of the area of operation and sales and the service area. The population consists of 320 workers, including managers, SPO officers, PDS, and DCAs in the areas of operation in Sales Agents Lima 2 Region 4 of the Banco de Crédito de Perú. This population consists in 50 agents, 20 belong to the district of La Molina and 5 to the district of Surco. The sample size for service promoters of 19,700 workers and the sample for size and service advisor is 777 workers. Instrument. In the present investigation employed 3 instruments. The instrument question, the questionnaire scale and performance evaluation question, of which the first 2 about shall apply the service, the 97 promoters and 64 sales consultants would make the samples in the last question what applied in the 15 supervision of a change study. Producers. Our producers in 16 will mention only the most important. By example, first prepared the sampling frame then constant and agents to count analysis with 2 primary analytical units are the operation and the sales. When using a stratified Raman sampling, we proceeded to the selection workers from 2 areas making important input measurement tools by selection the most representative items of for definition of performance the apples the already done individually. Shall review the quality of surveys and let's analysis targeted part charts so that will observe the result and identify the main variables of interest. Results in discussion. In the results in discussion cannot even give of opinion because no application has been made of the instrument to measure it, the variables on 34 on expected or collecting information and surveys appealed to obtain the necessary information to corroborate the hypothesis and it begins also. It seeks in the indefinite way where the factors that have predetermined quality of the world life and the study population. To complete the statement, conclusion. Through this study is now what is level of quality of work in the influence and the performance and the workers in the study population and identify the weaknesses that exist for different viewpoints that prevent proper function of the workers' work. Recommendation: carry out the implementation if of the three instruments: receive and process information to validate the hypothesis, implement ideas based on the reasoning that the information you give of is expected to extract. Borrow your keen attention. Thank you very much.